Who's actually getting the most out of a high-tech indoor bike, who can safely walk away, and does the price make sense for someone who just wants a solid daily cardio routine? If you've been scrolling through endless options and wondering whether a smart bike is a gimmick or a genuine upgrade, you're not alone. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The biggest hesitation I hear from people is the fear of spending a lot on a piece of equipment that ends up feeling more like a TV stand than a workout partner, especially when you have a limited space and a schedule that swings between busy and barely busy. Let's unpack the Speediance VeloNix Smart Exercise Bike the way a real buyer would by looking at what it takes to get it out of the box, how it feels after a week of daily rides, and where the hidden trade-offs hide. First off, the bike arrives in a fairly compact box, but you still need a clear floor area of at least 5 feet by 4 feet to accommodate the footprint and the screen that folds out from the front. The assembly isn't a weekend project. The frame bolts together in about 3,000 to 45 minutes if you're comfortable with a basic Allen key set. The manual walks you through calibrating the Smart Performance Hub, which is essentially the brain that connects you to the interactive classes and road simulations. The hub syncs with the dedicated app over Wi-Fi, so you'll need a stable internet connection if you plan to stream the immersive rides. Now, let's talk daily usability. Once the bike is set up, you hop onto the saddle, adjust the seat and handlebars, and you're greeted by a 21-inch HD touchscreen that folds up when you're not using it. The first thing you'll notice is how the resistance feels. There's a silent magnetic system that ramps up or down instantly when the app tells it to, which is a huge step up from those clunky friction-based knobs on older models. If you're a fan of structured training, the built-in classes range from beginner spin sessions to high-intensity interval workouts, all led by professional instructors who can see your power output and heart rate in real time. That feedback loop is where the bike starts to feel smart in a practical way. You can aim for a specific wattage and the bike will let you know when you're hitting it, nudging you a little harder or easing off if you're over the line. So who should actually consider buying the VeloNix? If you're a regular cyclist who misses the feel of the road during winter, the Real Road Simulation mode is a genuine perk. It pulls in data from popular virtual riding platforms, so you can pretend you're climbing a mountain in the Alps while staying in your living room. For home-based fitness enthusiasts who love the gamified aspect, think leaderboards, achievement badges, and the ability to track weekly progress in the app. This bike turns a routine cardio session into something you look forward to. It also shines for people who have a dedicated home gym and want a piece of equipment that doubles as entertainment. The built-in speakers and the ability to stream music or workout video without needing extra hardware is a nice convenience. On the flip side, there are clear reasons to skip it. If you're just looking for a cheap cardio solution to burn a few calories a few times a week, the VeloNix is likely overkill. Its price point sits in the premium range, and you're paying for the smart ecosystem as much as you are for the bike itself. Users who prefer a minimalist setup, maybe they have a tiny apartment or a shared space where a large screen would be intrusive, might find the integrated display more of a nuisance than a benefit. Also, the reliance on a constant internet connection means that anyone with spotty Wi-Fi could experience lag or dropped classes, which can be frustrating mid-sprint. When it comes to practical strengths, the first is the immediacy of resistance changes. In a typical spin class, instructors shout "increase resistance" and you scramble with a knob. On the VeloNix, the instructor's cue translates instantly to the magnetic system, so you stay in the rhythm without breaking your stride. Second, the bike's stability under intense pedaling is impressive. The frame is engineered with a low center of gravity and a wide rear base, so even when you're pushing hard in a hill climb simulation, there's minimal wobble. That matters if you're prone to shaking or if you have kids who might hop on for a quick ride. The bike won't tip over. A practical weakness worth noting is the learning curve of the software. The app tries to be all-in-one, tracking power, heart rate, if you pair a chest strap, class schedules, and social features, but that abundance of tabs can feel a bit overwhelming at first. You'll spend a few minutes each session navigating to the right screen, which can cut into the actual workout time if you're not used to it. Another point is the seat.